They played well and had every shot bounce in for them and do what they had to do and played a great basketball game. They won 7 out of their last 8. They're playing great right now. And it was us laying an egg. So it was a combination, which is why the score was what it was. We laid an egg and they played well. That's what usually happens. My thing right now is, the good news is everyone seems to be losing, and I just hope we're the best of the bad right now. That's what I'm hoping.
While we're waiting on the players, let's go ahead and get some questions in for Coach. If you'll raise your hand, we'll get a full microphone to you. Let's go ahead and start right in front.
Coach, with some of the victories you've had this year against Florida and Missouri, you guys had a close loss to Duke as well. Do you think you guys deserve an at-large bid?
Well, I don't know. You know, when you play a game like this, it hurts you. But the good news is everyone else is losing too. So at the end of the day, it'll shake out, and I trust the committee to put the right teams in. And if we're in, we'll play better. And if we're not, we're not. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. We had an opportunity. It was in our hands to take it out of everybody's hands. We didn't take care of business. But let me go back to, we laid an egg. But let me say this. Vanderbilt is playing great basketball right now. If I had a choice in Missouri and Mississippi, that they would rather have played us, because how they're shooting the ball, how they're playing off of one another, they had more energy than us. I told my team for 3 days, the hardest thing in a tournament play is to have a bye, have a team that's playing well, play a game, and then come up against you. So it was a combination of everything, but I'll tell you, I don't want to take anything away from Vandy. They played great. We laid an egg. And we had one guy go 2 for 15, missed 12 layups.
Questions, go to the middle.
Coach, you went to zone and went on a 10-0 run. What was your thought process to go back to man and kind of stop?
We had no choice. It's kind of like when I played Willie with 11 minutes to go with 4 fouls, or Nerlens with 5 minutes with 4 fouls. When you look at it, you know we have no choice. We got to try something here. And the zone was good, and we did a good job. We had our chances. It got to 11. And then we broke down 2 or 3 straight times. We missed a layup, missed a wide open shot. All we needed to do was try to get it to 7, 8 points, 6 points, and see what would happen. We never. We were stabbing ourselves in the eye in most cases.
Question in the middle.
Coach, how has Vanderbilt been able to have so much success against you guys these last 2 tournaments?
Well, they played great today, and to be honest with you, they played great the last year. They did, and you know, my hat's off to Kevin. He's done a great. They got a young team too. I can't say we're young. They're just as young as we are, and they shot the ball and played well and did their thing.
Hands up. Other questions? Coach Calipari, raise your hand. And we'll get a full mic. Hands up.
I gotta stay.
All right, you go. Thank you. All right, hands up. Questions for either of the student athletes? And we'll get a full mic to you. Hands up. Start right in front.
Willie, how surprising, you know, coming off a win like Florida, you feel like you probably have to just win one more here to get in. How surprised were you with the effort tonight, with the fact that it was never really close?
Hands up. Other questions for either of the student athletes? Hands up. All right, let's go to the aisle.
Archie, could you talk about, I mean, you guys had shots go in and out, they had shots that bounce in. How frustrating and how much did that build as the game went on?
It was frustrating the whole game, just to, you know, we did have a lot of shippers that we missed. But if we cancel the shots, some of those shots that they made on the other end, then it will equal out. We gave them a lot of open threes, and we gave them a lot of easy lanes to the basket. And so when you do it, when you giving them that and giving them those many high percentage shots, and on top of that, nothing is going down for you, it's a compounded problem, and there's no way that you can win that way.
Push the back. Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
Willie, you got off to such a big start personally, and then the fouls, you had to sit. How damaging was that to what you were trying to get done and what the team was trying to get done?
Willie, close to the microphone, please. Close to the microphone. Thank you.
repeat what you said?
You got off to a pretty good start in the early going. Then you pick up a couple of fouls and had to sit. How damaging was that to, your efforts and to the team's efforts?
I mean, it's real damaging. The coaches preach for me not to be in foul trouble. I start playing overly aggressive and try to block every shot and end up getting myself in foul trouble. So, it's real damaging.
Question down front?
For both you guys, just an opportunity. If you think you are, state your case. Why is this team an NCAA tournament team?
Archie, you take that first.
I feel that we definitely have the talent and we have good wins against quality teams. And some of those games we were right in there with the team that we lost against. So we're a team that's going to compete. It's just a matter of us doing it every day. And once we can figure out to where we can continue to compete game after game, then things will, they'll be better than they are. But until we figure that out, then nothing's going to change.
Same for Willie.
We beat 3 ranked teams, Florida, Ole Miss, and Missouri. And Missouri's in it, so I don't see why we can't compete in them either. It's just a matter of getting our stuff together.
Hands up. No question for either of the student athletes? Last call. All right, fellas, thank you.